Howdy. Just hanging out at the moment. Let's see what we need to work on as far as missions go. There's somebody in queue, so let's hop in and see what happens. Deep cover is good, but we'll swap it out for now. What did I get? Mechanized is good. It's kind of good. It's playing Alpha Guard, huh? Yeah, I'm letting him go first on this one. There's not a great one, and I don't have an awesome first play to be able to take other stuff out of the middle, so... My first play is likely to be mechanized. So that one's bad now. I guess we'll do this. I want this. Yeah. I mean, do I... I think I go ahead and play it. This 3 is too good. What do we think with the 2? Do we want one of the 5s? Or do we take the faction play? I'll take the faction. Or the purple 5 that doesn't draw anything extra. So this lets me swing, drop. Ooh. I mean, he may have Allied Soldier. Yeah. I can't leave this out here because he gets an easy take. We'll just take 19, 18. He could Allied Soldier. If he does, that's fine. Even better now. Because I get my 12 back. Or... yeah. That's fine. Fourteen's good. Easy 20-point lead. Howdy for anybody on the stream who's watching. Oh, hey Lux. Good to see you, buddy. I mean, if I take this, I give him 4. Good, man. Been kind of slacking on streaming, so I figured I'd try to do a little bit today. If I take this, I'm giving him 4, but I'm getting 6. Or I could just take the 3. How have you been? I don't know whether it's worth me taking this for the faction play right now. That's the problem. I mean, I'm up by 12. I'd be up by 14. Then I get a faction play. I'd kill a 5, I'd get a 5. But if I get the gray, then I'd be in trouble. We're just gonna do this one. It gives me a 26-point lead, so... Oh, that hurts. That's okay. The reds don't help too much. The green doesn't do too much. The purples are rough. I mean, it's 28 points right there. Yeah, they made some changes since the last time you played, so... Imager, huh? Spank the black, blue, and the green. funny. That actually kind of helps me. We're gonna take that. If he takes that, he's got to give me the red. Which gives me a draw. Why not just move the 5 back one? Weirdo. So he kills a 3 and a 4? So yeah, Silent Wave is even stronger than it was because it now guarantees it kills things higher than a 2. I don't know that it matters too much. So I can either move the 8 back. No, yeah, it's better to move the 5 out, the gray up, the brown up. Well, he can manipulate the mirror with the 5. That's decent. It's gonna give some draws, so I've got a chance. So I need 15 points. Yeah, he wasn't able to manipulate that, thankfully. We can just take this, right? 8, 16 plus the 5. Yeah, we didn't see a lot of grays that game. So. Yay, me. Yeah. Yeah, getting that, what card was that? Is it the 4 purple? No. Oh. It's the 4 something. It might be blue? Yeah, the bounty hunters. Voiceless Sorrow is pretty good. Two more wins. Well, just two more games, and I get to 1,200. We'll be at 610. There aren't a lot of people on right now. Yeah. Meaning I've played way too much. But yeah, I've got 190 games with each of the other factions, and then as far as ranked games, 190 games with each of the other factions. So I figured I'd just finish this one out and get it up to an even. To get this to 1,200, I'd just finish playing Shadow Cell for it. So. What do I have? So I need to restore 6 cards, which means I pretty much have to play Dawnlight for that, right? I need to swap 6 cards, but that's that'll just grow. This one's just the hard one because it's in one match. Freeze 30 cards. What does this one have in it? Azrael revives. None of the other legendaries revive, so that's fine. Ascended Master revives 1. Yeah, and that's it. Immortal actually swaps. It doesn't count as a revive, but are there any neutrals that revive anything? Nope. So the only thing I'd hope to get off would be a refaction into something else. Then we've got Last Rites. Oh, wow. Start catching up on The Masked Singer. And just saw who was revealed. It's hilarious. Funny stuff. I can't even revive that many with this deck. Right? 1, 2. Divinity revives 2, maybe 3. 4, 5. That one's really hard to do. I mean, is there... I guess I would need some other cards to do it. Let me just throw a deck together to see if we can complete that real fast. Who else revives? I mean... Shadow Cell has a couple. Suffocator revives 1. 198 does 2. Provocateur can do a bunch. I guess we'll go for these things. We'll use Imitator to kill more stuff. Guess we'll use Chain to get more stuff into the afterlife. Ghost Cipher. Blowback. Because Blowback will definitely give me something back. Pseudocide counts as a swap, so we can throw that one in too. Mind Control revives? Maybe? We'll see how it counts. Safe House. Hey, maybe Shadow Cell's the way to go with this. I hadn't really thought about it before. Rabbit helps us load. Killing Fields helps us load. Double Agent helps us load. Hard target, maybe. Wet Work helps us load. Deep Cover, that was the name of the card I was trying to think of earlier today. I barely won a game earlier today. I played Deep Cover on round 8. I got like 15 points out of it. Not realizing that my opponent still had a play. I could have played a different legendary to get a little farther out. Or a different, not a different legendary, but a different faction play. Let's mechanize. Negotiator helps load. This is all a little reliant on drawing Provocateur right now and having killed enough stuff to be able to use it. What else do I have? Just a lot of moves. Swap 6. We'll use Immortal. Might get some swaps out of it. I've already got Mechanized in here, right? Negotiator's good, so I need to pick either Inventor or Architect. Or I can go with a Blade Storm or a Mousetrap. Oh, I still need an Epic too. What else could I grab? Raven, maybe? Yeah, we'll go with Black Mirror. And Inventor. If we got the Black Mirror, Trenchcoat isn't bad. Rebecca's always pretty good. Sure. We'll do this and we'll see how it does against the AI real fast. So Lux, I expect to see some pictures of all those foil Star Realms cards. They look gorgeous from few pictures they had on the Kickstarter. We'll drop these two. I really need to download the app for Star Realms and play it some. So these are the faction plays, huh? Guess we'll go this route. I don't mind drawing more cards out. There's Imitator. Oh. So if this were somebody like Beej, I would assume he has Nocturne in his hand. Just because you revive that with that being out. Guess we'll go this route. Got Inventor out, so I want to hit some greens while it's still out before the AI removes it, so anything I get here that draws is good. Yay. Wow. I'm going to get a big card at the end here. That actually worked out pretty well. So... if I take this, I have to give him some points. If I take the 6, I don't have to give him anything? Yeah. I'm fine doing that. Guess we'll drop Imitator for now. My 7 could kill a 7, but... hey! I might just take this. Yeah. Give me the 4. Bank both of those. No! And now he's gonna kill the 8. Jerk! Well, guess we do this and we get some draw out of it. Hope for 14 green. Nope. Yeah, I'd only be able to kill the 5 right now. Yeah, I was doing some weird things with movement right now if you start playing the AI again. It'll have like a -4 and it'll only move 3. That kind of stuff. Not a huge deal, really. Just interesting. Okay. Ooh, Suffocator's good. We'll go ahead and use it. Eight is nice. 13 is really good. So what can I kill? 5, 10, 14, 15. No, I'm killing 5 already. We'll hop for now. Totally expect a Nocturne here. Yep, he'll give me the 16. I'm gonna skip a little more. Ooh, that's handy. Although, this is just asking for him to steal stuff. No. I'm paying too much attention to other things. I should have swapped the 16 over. Yeah. Maybe Immortal. If I can get a purple on there now. I mean, I'm still winning with a negative 16, so. No, I'm not. I don't want the negative ones. We can do this and hope. This is going to be like a 62-point swing. As long as it doesn't kill it. Of course, he can take the red and just move it back over, but that's fine. I hate Third Eye. knew what I was going to do, but that changes things. Now I get Provocateur, and there's one card in the Afterlife. I've revived exactly one so far in this match. He's going to take that to swing this over, give me the -4. So we're just going to kill it. Make him come up with 43 points. Guess we'll go ahead and play it. You can kill a bunch. I mean, each card killed something, so... He needs, what, 66 points? Yeah, it's not enough. Somebody of my friends list did just jump online, so waiting to see if they get in queue. Ooh, I need to catch up on my Forky Asks a Question episodes. Uh... 25 points away from 3,200. Not what I want, not what I want. Here's Imitator. I just need to draw a Provocateur. What do you mean? So you can join a syndicate, and the syndicate gets to define up to 3 characters that will go before your name, like up here. I guess we'll take these then, AI. The only issue with the syndicate right now is that yeah, no, they put them in. They're basically they're like guilds and groups. And as it levels up, you get more spaces for people to join. So at level 1 syndicate, you only have 10 slots. It looks like every level you get 10 more. It's currently kind of bugged, because Hassar and I both have syndicates, and both of ours have leveled up once. Yeah, clans. And our syndicates jumped from level 1 to level 11 somehow. So we now have 110 spaces, but now nobody can join the syndicate because something messed up when it leveled up. And I can show you in a second when I get in there. Actually, we're gonna surrender. Somebody's in queue, so I'll hop over. You get, as you play games, I think maybe only ranked games, but you get some currency that currently you can't spend on anything. But you can see here too, it's like level 11 of 0, and since we hit level 11, we've gained all this extra experience that I can't do anything with right now. So, but eventually, there will be some perks. Yeah, I know, right? But there will be some perks so that you'll actually gain like more credits and maybe more experience. As you win games and stuff. Ooh. These are all really good together. I'm going to stick with them. Josh go first. These three are really good together because with blowback it lets you kill something big to put something and then take something small out of the afterlife. Then with number 198 you get to take whatever's left in there. And of course this all gets messed up by my opponent killing more things. But it's basically you start with 2 cards in the afterlife. I get to add 1, then I get to take both of them out and kill something big, and then Suffocator leaves only 1 thing in the afterlife that I can kill. You know, when I choose to. So, or revive back to get a big card that I can double. Of course, he's gonna third eye and. What's he taking out of the neutral area? Well, that messed things up a little bit. Because now I can't 198 until something else gets killed. Ooh. You know what they say about legendaries? 2 is better than 1. So now I've got a big 10 I can put in there. Double that to a 20-point card. Why would you? Okay. I don't know this person. But this was 9 points. That was 4. There's no green on the board right now, so. 8 points. Factional Mayhem and Enticer have been upped to drawing 5 cards. So they're a little nicer than they used to be. Well. Problem here is can't play that. Not quite ready to play that yet. Voiceless Sorrow would be a waste, as I'd only be able to take one card out if I take the faction play. So, kind of leaning towards just taking 14 points and drawing a whole bunch of cards. I could also take 9 points and move the 8 up, which then helps me out for Voiceless in a little bit. I'm just going to draw a bunch. My goodness. That's a lot of very low cards. Surprised we moved the 7 up. Did he not realize what he was doing? Yeah. Wrong card. That'll do it. He hasn't used Nocturne yet, right? He's put me in a weird spot, though. Because I don't really want to give him the -1. Fine, I guess we'll go this route. This helps me. Feed the Afterlife a little more. Actually, if he somehow manages to avoid the second kill, that actually works out okay for me, too. I actually need him to use Nocturne. Oh, but now they're... Dang it. We'll just do some infiltration for now. That gray really messes things up for me. I mean, it's only a -1. We'll just bank the 8. Problem is, I'm going to revive a gray. If I manage to revive 2 grays, I have to put 1 here. Overall, killing the 14 would still be better. If I get the blue, I can actually leave the blue here and bank the gray. It's just a weird position. I swear. It's fine. Everything's fine. Maybe I can get that 14 up. Oh, with what's out there right now, huh? Well, now, both of these cards are useless. I cannot... Suffocator I might be able to play. I'm not sure if it'll let you. We'll have to see. Actually, this is a... It's an okay play, but not great. Man. We'll just do this. Know what he's going to do here, and that's fine. He's going to get all these grays. I thought about taking the 5 out. No, he didn't do it. He's going to bank the 14. Can't take that, really. This is such a weird board. And there's no black to really use this with. Do I kill the 8? Again, he can do that there, but that's not nearly as many points this time. Yeah, we'll kill this 8. There he goes. He takes this up, but he's got to drop the 8 out. As long as I have a faction play this round, I'm happy. I can't do anything about the green right now, but I can at least clear off. Well, I can. Then I have to give him some points. This is better. But there's still no brown. Fine, it would still kind of count as enough points. And if I do this, I can get 10 points. That's 15 points. It's 12. That's less. This is less. This is, I mean, this would be 10. Yeah, so we'll go this route. That's fine. We'll drop this, because then if he takes that, unless another black comes out, he can't double up on this. It's too late for you, window dressing. I mean, do I Rebexa now? Because I can't do it on the next turn, and there won't be enough afterlife for that, yeah. And we can suffocate her on the next turn, hopefully. So I'm up by 28. That doesn't get you anything. You can swing a card back. You get that out. I mean, that got him 7 points. And you'd think I was playing Alpha Guard with all the blue cards I got. Ultimately, I may not need a faction play here, depending on what he does. Ooh. Let's move one neutral. It's not enough. He gets 7. But he can only... At best, he can get 11. He needs to take that 6. That's the only brown card we've seen all game. So he had one wasted faction play. We'll just do this. What did Josh say? Ah, come here. And I like the physical, just having to guess and make the best plays you can because you don't know what your points are. NC actually mentioned one day, he said they should have a mode in the app where you can't see your score. I think that'd be pretty cool too. All right, 18 points. So hard to gain points right now. I mean, I just gained 7 for beating Nuevo, and although where is he? Is he not on the leaderboard right now? I assumed he had played enough games this season. Maybe not. Oh yeah, he's unranked. Oh, he's played against Vij and Hassar. Yeah, it's been a while since he's been on. The only thing that's not in the game right now is you can't remove round effects. So some of them are really strong and you can't get rid of them, so. So things like Mongoose and Steel Moonfall are just really powerful right now. Especially if they can get set up right. Oh. People have been lots of issues lately with the missions with the Phantom packs and Phantom credits. So a lot of people have been trying to open packs that they've gotten from missions and they disappear on them. I'm currently just hoarding everything because I have nothing to use my stuff on. I don't know when the last time you were on, Lux, but I have managed to finish the complete faction sets. So, got it all. So opening packs doesn't do anything for me. I actually spent... I had like 10,000 credits saved up, and I spent all the credits. Oh, whoops. I spent all the credits unlocking all of the backgrounds. And I've got all the community card alternate skins right now. So I'm just kind of waiting for something else to come out, and then I can open stuff again. I don't know, man. I really want them to come soon, but I think they're focusing on getting all the bugs fixed, getting all the mission stuff taken care of. Once the game is actually, excuse me, out of beta and released for good, then I think they'll start looking at trying to get Cloud Echo in. Because yeah, I'm excited to play Cloud Echo too. Currently, no. Missed it. Oh no, it was just last week. You just missed it, dude. 3 days. I'm just glad Blood Crown was successful because I'm super excited to try them out. Um, I don't know. Like, I really like the core factions. I like them all. And I like all the factions. I mean, but I think the first four, I think you can tell that they are core starter factions. They all have a different focus, but they all have the same sort of mechanics, right? Like, they all kill stuff, they all revive stuff. The legendaries are where the differences come in, but they're still the same sort of base mechanics. Cloud Echo, added kind of really built-in combo kind of stuff. Edge Hunter built on that. Blood Crown is just completely different, and Waterborne is just kind of nuts from what I understand. So, I think it's interesting. Like, I like the four core factions, but you can tell that they've learned and grown, as the game has developed. So, yeah. I don't know. I guess I just feel like the first four are they're similar, and they're obviously different. It's just that they're slight variations on the same basic kind of concept. But even there, you can tell. I mean, obviously, Alpha Guard and Razor Core were very similar. Even down to having some of the same cards and just different art on them and that kind of thing. Dawnlight then was again, I mean, not even really like a huge change. I mean, trying to think of how they're different from the other ones. But then Shadow Cell is when they really focused on a lot of the round effect kind of stuff, really mixing those things up. And then they got really creative with the fringe factions. So I really enjoyed those just because of the different mechanics of that kind of stuff. Even though, I mean, Shadow Cell is still probably my favorite faction. Though you'll be proud to know, Lux, that my win rate with Alpha Guard was over 70% at one time. Then there was a weird bug that happened where Hassar and I were playing one day, and the game froze up, and then something really weird happened. All of a sudden I had like 10 games against Hassar showing in my match history, and like half of them were wins and half of them were losses, but they all counted as Alpha Guards. So because of that 50-50, it brought down my overall win rate. But it was a really weird bug that happened, and I don't know, I think we ended up with, because there was one game that got locked up, and then one game that got locked up, which was reported twice, one win for each of us, and then 5 games that got locked up after that, so 12 total. And those other 5 games were the exact same match. Like, we didn't enter another match with each other, but it was showing in our match history 10 times. It was just weird. But I have some fun Alpha Guard decks that I really have enjoyed playing. This one is Cobalt and Blueburn, so that can be really, really fun. This is Maven and Prisma. I forget what this one is. Oh, Reversing and Quattro. And I just kind of threw this one together. I've played it a couple of times, but I don't even have a deck together right now with Vapor and Mystic Imager in it. Mystic Imager got buffed to draw 4 cards now. I'm trying to think what's been changed since we kind of took a break. So Mystic Imager draws 4 cards now. So she gets you more points and is more likely to match stuff, so that's good. Enticer draws 5. Loyal Gentleman, actually the card you have to take out of the neutral area now goes to your opponent's allies, which I assume is just because he was considered too strong. What I'm curious about is why Diabolus didn't get the same sort of treatment. I wonder if it's because of the combination of Loyal Gentleman and Allied Soldier. Because with Gentleman, you could steal 2 cards from your opponent's recruits that go to your loyalists. Then you have to take the highest card in the neutral area and move it to your opponent's. At the time, I think it was loyalists. But then on your next turn, if they couldn't protect that, like if you moved a high value card out, then you could just Allied Soldier it and steal that card too. So maybe that's why they moved it to allies. Where with Razor Core, with Diabolist, you take 2 cards from loyalists and move to your recruits, and then you have to take a card and move it to their loyalists. You don't have the same sort of combo because Nocturne only lets you take from recruits. So maybe that's why? I don't know. I asked before, I never got an answer on it. But yeah, like to me, I'm like, they're pretty much the same card, they just target different rows. So why does he go to allies and the other one doesn't? But maybe I just figured part of it out. What else did they change? Oh, Random Ranger now draws 2 cards. But you can only kill the color, not the number anymore. Or not the value, I guess. I already told you about Silent Wave. She now kills the lowest 2 valued cards, but has to be 3 or greater, so you don't have to worry about the 1s and the 2s anymore, so that's nice. Mongoose hasn't really changed. Steel Moonfall is ridiculously overpowered sometimes. Apparently Vij used Steel Moonfall on Hussar the other day, where he actually, because it's a round effect, it stays on the board, and then he actually reinforced Hussar's side of the board to put 5 6s in his row, and then Steel Moonfall to steal them all. Although I still question whether that's the. I don't know what Vij had on his side of the board. I mean, sometimes he just does those combos just to do it because it's kind of crazy and fun. But it's like if he could have hit something more than 6 on his side, it would have been worth more points overall. But whatever. I made some changes to some of the action cards, but I'm struggling to remember exactly what they were. Because these are all pretty much the same. Well, that's interesting. Most of the other cards that do this actually use the, they have to report that. They actually put the color here, but that's just written in white. Right, like, yeah, like the blue here is in blue. These are all the colors. I'm still not sure about Head of the Snake. I have yet to find a good way to play that on my side, like to kill my own card for a good value. I mean, if you've just got low cards on your side of the board, sure, but then chances are your opponent has a higher value card, so it's better to kill that one. I don't know. I think population control got to change. You kill the highest value when moved. Then you move the lowest value card to your recruits. I just happened to guess, or I happened to move well around that the other day in a game and made my opponent steal the negative that I moved on my side. I wish I could say it was intentional, but no. But yeah. Black Shade got nerfed. If you haven't seen that. She'll now clear effects from your opponent's side, but she doesn't put a black mirror on that row anymore. She just clears it off. So she's, I don't know, she's lost a lot of effectiveness late game because she just can't quite do as much, so. Alright, I'm not seeing anybody in queue and it's getting late here, so I think I shall call it a night. Lux, good to chat with you again, some. Sure, I will see you on the table soon. So thanks for hanging out. And yeah, see you again soon.